Hello, you're welcome to the Perfect Pod, and this is Evelyn, the host. Today I'll be talking about different kinds of relationships. Why is it that everyone is falling in love when it's coming to the festive season? Are they targeting that money that comes in the December season? Are they targeting the massive shopping? Are they targeting, boys out there, be careful of a girl that is saying yes right now, because we are targeting that massive shopping for Christmas. And we want to go to those beautiful beaches, There is that one in Entebbe. I don't know what it is. But today I'm bringing to you the most, just get ready for this one, because I know you've been, requesting for it. And today with me, I have a very beautiful couple. I don't know the last time I did this, but today I have a very beautiful couple. I think you can see them shining. Hey, this is it. I have said we are coming to the festive season, so let me allow them introduce themselves. I have overtalked, so I think they can also say something.
Yes, hello. Thank you, the viewers out there. I'm called Jerome. Thank you for hosting me today.
Okay, Jerome, where do you come from? Do you work or you're still studying?
I do both. I do still go to school and I do work.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hi, viewers out there. This is Tracy. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to be your host.
Thank you. Tracy, do you study? Do you work? What do you do among the two?
Okay, I do both. I do work and I do study.
That's great. So, this is the couple I've been telling you about that I was bringing on to you. These people have been in love for some good time. We are yet to find out how long has their relationship taken. So, Jerome, do you mind telling us how long the relationship has taken? Or Tracy can,
Tracy should.
How long has the relationship, been running?
Okay, we have been in this relationship for over 5 years now. We are making 5 years on...
Making 6.
Okay, 6. Okay, 6 years, which means we are making 6 years on the 26th of November this month.
26th of November. Am I invited to the anniversary or I stay out?
Of course you are.
All right. So Jerome, how did you meet this beautiful lady?
It started way back in school. That was when I joined my senior 5.
No.
That's when I first saw her. Then it was in that same year when I approached her and I spoke to her my feelings about. Though I had to concentrate more of school and leave the rest for after school. So it all became serious after school.
After school.
Yes.
So Tracy, when he told you he had feelings for you, did you at a point jump and be like, why me of all, yeah? So tell us, how did you feel when Jerome came and proposed his feelings to you?
Okay, that question, it's kind of tricky. Though it was like we were all admiring each other. It's like a secret stuff. Then it spent 1 year admiring before he could approach me. So when he approached me, of course, when you love someone, you have feelings for someone, I have to say yes.
No, it wasn't 1 year. I had to wait for the right time.
You had to wait for the right time.
And the best time was after papers.
After papers. Yeah. So that was Form 6?
No, 5.
Form 5 after papers.
Yes, that
you
last.
You went and told Tracy, you know what, Tracy? For this whole year, I've been dying to tell you this.
Something like that.
So what made you go for Jerome? You said you were admiring, meaning you had some aspects you had within you that were really taking you. What made you accept his,
Okay, seriously, it was so hard because I needed someone who was gentle, someone who can how can I say it? Someone who knows how to present himself in public. And to make it so good, he was a prefect, though appointed, that,
Yeah.
And he had his own weird characters, you just can't understand. And it's someone, he was this boy you can't approach. Even me saying hello to him, it was very hard Though I used to dodge around, even though we meet, I could.
So he was one of those cool prefects.
Yeah, the cool ones.
Okay. Jerome, did you have anything like in specific for her, or it was just beauty, maybe her figure that took you, or there was something that really took you to go for Tracy?
How should I say it? I think everything a woman has, she has it.
Wow.
And
Okay.
even the way she used to conduct herself, the way she used to take herself in school, behave, it was exclusive. Yeah. So that's why it took that long to reach out and talk to her. I needed to still find out, is she the right person, or my thoughts are deceiving me, or my visions are not real. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Here comes this one. Like, you guys have been dating for 6 years.
Yes.
Haven't you like seen any other person out there and you're like, okay, I think I made a wrong choice somewhere, somehow. Maybe I could have taken this one. Or have you had that point at that? Have you had that thought? Like, you see a beautiful lady, you see a handsome gentleman, and you're like, okay, Jerome, no, I wouldn't. I should go with this one, not you. So tell us, is there any day you felt like you had made like a wrong soulmate and you felt like someone else was meant to be?
To be honest, it's true there was a point at once, but I realized it was driven by emotions, because it happened at the time when we actually, how should I say, partially broke up, or planning to seal everything and break up forever. So that was the time at which I started feeling like that. But before then, I had no feeling. I never thought of anything like that at one point. But when we had these wrangles, it's when I actually thought about it. So I later on took it in and imagined like it's a wrong decision, because I'm taking it basing on how currently I am feeling about, or the fight or what. So I made that choice, like I made it, but as time went on, I realized I made a mistake, so I had to go and clear up my mess and find ways of getting back.
So was it easy for her to forgive you, or she had to, first spend some time grieving over what you had told her, what she had found out? Did she really forgive you like immediately, or it took some good time?
And to be honest, if someone forgives you immediately, then one thing should click into your mind. There is a strong motive for it, and the motive is not for peace. I love the way she did it. Though it took me some time, like a month, to get her back and trust me. But I knew that was the best way, because time heals the pain no matter how it is. So
during that time, like, how were you feeling when she's not, saying, Jerome, yes, I'm coming back? How were you feeling during that break?
To be honest, it was hard. It was really hard. Because at one point you really feel like, how will you start it again? And sometimes you imagine you won't find someone like that again. And opportunities always knock once. Once you get that good opportunity, you should always be satisfied with it. Though we make mistakes, but we shouldn't always lose focus.
So Tracy, tell me, was there that one point when you really felt like Jerome wasn't the one and your eye was somewhere else?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Sure.
He said it, so no.
Okay, during the break he has said, like, how did you feel when you found out he had, seen someone else, and how did you react to it?
Okay, I felt so lonely at the first place. Like, I was so disappointed. No, I couldn't imagine it was going to come to that point. But later on, I had to just let go and wait. Whether if his mind will come back to me, or I should just forget about it.
So, like, you gave him 1 month of silence, or you guys would still talk?
No, it was 1 month of silence because I kept quiet. I stopped picking his calls. I stopped replying his text, though I didn't block him. Yeah.
You didn't block him?
Yeah.
You still wanted to see?
Yeah, I still wanted to see.
Okay, so you know, in love we have these things we do, like, let me say, Jerome, you like football, right?
Yeah.
You like what do you like?
Acting.
You like acting.
Uh-huh.
So Jerome, has her acting influenced you? Like, you know, she does acting. Have you at a point wanted to act with her, or?
Actually, I don't know how to say it. I've seen her acting before. Like, I've seen her act before. But
It hasn't influenced you in any way, like to want to act with Tracy, to be the man?
no,
in
the thing is this. I just don't like seeing another person acting with her. And,
So yes, he feels jealous when he sees you acting with a male character.
so definitely, I can't
So-
appreciate it.
So you should always get the ugly ones. Maybe there he may
No,
not.
there's this mentality people have that once you're acting, let me say a love movie or a love kind of a movie clip there, then you're with that guy. Or as they believe you'll end up getting
end
to
up
know each
together.
other, and yeah, that is what was worrying him, but that wasn't the case.
So he says he likes football. Have you ever sat down with him to watch the football?
Yeah.
So meaning his life has influenced you, like you do what he does,
Yeah.
you like what he does. So Jerome, you know these things, eh? Is there a day she prepares a meal and you feel like proposing immediately? You feel like this is the right woman for me?
That's true. It has always happened a couple times. Every time, actually, it always happens. But then,
Okay.
traditionally, it won't be the right time.
Okay.
Though your emotions, feelings, desires are really pushing you, you feel, no, let her prove more.
Let her prove more.
Yeah.
More than the cooking.
Though in your heart, for you know, this is already done. Like, it's nothing to bargain,
sure
debate,
deal.
but traditionally, you use it as an alternative. Yeah.
Okay. Anything he does and you feel this is my perfect man, this is
my
my
God.
soulmate, this is someone I want to share the future with, my kids should be his, you know? Anything he does?
Okay, you know, is this guy who likes, okay, he's hardworking when it comes to home. You know, someone who also behaves like a fellow lady, you get. So it's just so good to have such a person around you. Of course, he won't leave you alone, you'll always be there. You're cooking, someone's with you also cooking. Cutting the tomato is cutting the onion, so.
You guys want me to start imagining some movies here? Hey.
Of course, you have to.
Meaning you to watch a lot of movies, eh? Alright, that's good of you. If you really see that in him, if he really brings out the best in you, that is the best relationship we are talking about today. So, do you guys have any challenges in your relationships? Like any problems, challenges you face as a couple?
Sure, there will always be challenges. For every great relationship or any great story you can hear, there are always challenges. There is no way you can say they are not there. And it's those challenges that make them perfect, shining and glittering for everyone to admire. It's true. I'll face a couple of challenges. I personally, I'll explain on my part the challenges I've been. She will bring her own challenges. Mine are very few. If I'm not mistaken, it's only one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The only challenge I find it is normally it's like, how should I say it? The influence of, I don't know, they call them so-called bestie boyfriends or something of that.
Oh, the
So-
bestie boy.
Besties.
Even if I do know the person, like even if I do know the person, and it's just too hard for me to accept it. Even if I saw it with my two eyes, it's just too hard for me to accept it. So it will always pull fights.
That's
It will always
just
pull fights.
So
That-
young lady, understand that this guy here, bestie boys,
Brothers are
they
friends.
really make you feel jealous, because he really sees that his beautiful wife is walking away whenever he sees some boy holding your waist. So don't make him jealous, or they'll punch you.
That's too
so
much.
you say it's one challenge so far.
Yeah. I think I'll recall others as she explains
Okay.
hers.
Any challenges? Do you also have that jealous part in you?
Okay, how can I bring this? You know, there's this scenario where someone goes out with friends, okay?
Yeah.
And you know, when your guy is with the friends out, you don't know what is happening, because always where there's a group of fellow boys, there's that influence, you know, the way they do their things. So now I just feel jealous that how about if they've gone out as friends, then some girls come in, you know, those things, and this influence, that's the only challenge I have.
The only challenge you have
Yeah,
with
then
him.
seeing him around girls, and you know, there's always some girls behave once they're next to a boy. You just be like, yeah, this is a sure deal. It is happening. You get?
Yeah. So now we've seen that our guests today, the main challenge they have in their relationship is jealousy. What could be your challenge in your relationship? So how are we going to fight this jealousy? Are we going to keep, like, having that jealousy within us, or we are going to sit as a couple and talk about it? Let's find out how they will fight that jealousy part of it. So Joe, tell
Yes.
us how, because she's in the acting, part of it. So how are you going to keep being jealous, because this is your woman? How are you going to keep being jealous, because she's going to act with those men, they are going to hold her, you're going to die in your seat as you're watching her being touched on a movie set. So tell us, how are you going to fight it?
I don't really have very many ways to fight it, because it's something I'm still actually researching on how.
Why research?
But there is one thing I am literally trying to try, which is, if that person is too close to her, again, that means I personally need to be close to that person. So I have to also get close to that person, so that I don't judge, like I don't let my feelings carve me up, and so I try and get close to that person.
Okay.
And it's actually one way I will learn that this person is being honest, or this person is really a friend. It's because if that person fails to actually befriend me, if that person says Tracy is a very good friend to the person, they say, but the same person is failing to be a good friend to me, that means there is something that person is up to. It's not just bestie or what. Though a lady will not see it,
Yeah.
or you will see it. Okay? But if that person is too open to you, why would you rub shoulders with that person? Like, seriously. In fact, that would be another chance you would use to make good friends out. Yes.
Okay, Tracy, are you ready to introduce your boys to Jerome? Or it's also still hard for you?
No, I have no problem with that. I've been doing it, but it's not like a must that you go out of home, then you meet that friend of yours, so you be like, I want you to go and meet this. Always, I do introduce when we are together with him, then a friend maybe comes in the picture there, that's when I can get to introduce. Then others, maybe when they come to pay a visit and they find him home, yeah.
So how are you going to fight that jealousy part of you when you see him with the ladies and everything?
Okay, when it comes to being jealous, sometimes you should have that trust. Yeah, you should have that trust, and you should believe that he can do it. Then also, the only way I can advise maybe him to fight that part, like when he's with those girls, he has to keep that distance. Like he should maintain, like he has to be.
You can't keep that distance. I hope you understand what besties are capable of doing.
No, but you have
They
your
use the word,
limits.
they use the word besties. So if your boyfriends who are your besties are too close to you like that, why won't my girlfriends who are my besties get too close to me? Yeah.
That's
That means
challenging now.
I have a way I control myself. I don't have any bestie who does not know, or who or she who does, they don't know their limits. Actually, all.
But do they know Tracy?
Why not?
They all know Tracy.
They all get to know.
But you know that these girls, even if they know your woman, they can still go.
It's true, it's true, it's true. And that's why even us, I know we have a part to play. You shouldn't say you're perfect, you don't have a loophole with you. We do take trouble to real study these friends, we so-called these people who get too close to you. Because it depends on the speed at which you have to know what binds you and that friend.
Yes, so as I had said before, we are seeing many people falling in love. Unlike you guys who have spent 6 years, for you already know what it means when it is coming to the festive season. Why do you think people are falling in love during this season? What could be your main point? Because mine was they want to do that massive shopping. So what would be your reason? What is your reason for saying yes to someone out there in this season?
I don't think I have any idea. Like seriously.
Yes, Joe. Why do you think girls are running to say yes to boys during this festive season?
Definitely, the point is no. Though not all of them go for the same reasons,
Yeah.
but a very big percentage, like 9%, will always go for. But the only thing you, a man, no, a gentle guy, you need to do is understand how the person is coming. Look at how fast the person is getting into you. Then you can tell. If it's for money shot, you will know. If it's something for the future, you can tell. Yes. So you just have texting. So someone can just come and says, "You have met last week." The person is telling you, "Can you take me out?" You take the person out. The next thing, before you know it, I want to order some things from Jumia. In fact, I've even ordered. They send us screenshots. You're left with no choice. You find yourself you're taken beyond the speed you can manage, and definitely such a person is too dangerous. A genuine person will always wait for you.
Yeah, and we are seeing very many shows coming in, the concerts, the what, and you know Christmas, New Year's, people are always running to the beaches, and I think that could be the major reason, because you don't want to be left out. You want to go out with your friends, and when they say they are coming with their boyfriends, you don't want to feel like you're left out. You don't want to feel the odd man out, so you forge out someone and just say, yes, come we go. So yeah, that brings us to another question. What is your expectations as a couple? What do you think is going to keep you together till?
I think you will start fast.
There are very many, but I will mention like two. One is trust. One should be able to trust the other. Though it's hard to win it, but do your best to trust. Let that person see it from you. You don't have to force that person to trust you. You have to do it, the person has to see it from you. Then also, you have to believe in your partner, no matter what the person is trying. Even if you criticize what the person is doing, you have to believe in that person.
Okay.
You criticize, yes, you know the right time to come in with your ideas, but then you have to find like 1,000 reasons for that person not doing it. Because if you don't have those reasons, the person will definitely hate you, say you're not in support, and exclude you out of it, yet you're supposed to be in that person's life, despite whatever you've gone through.
Yeah. So it's all support and trust and honesty. So have you gotten the idea yet?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah.
So do you think my next show will be at your wedding? Like me proving my point that this has been the perfect couple. Do you think my next show will be at your wedding, seated in the middle of two people in a tuxedo and a wedding gown, and I'm like, yeah, the perfect relationship has finally done it? Do you think that will happen?
Okay, to me, I think it's a sure deal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to happen that way. Yeah,
Okay.
it will.
It will. It has to.
It has to.
And it must happen.
So So my production team, you've had our next show with these two beautiful gents and lady will be at their wedding show. Make sure you're there, and I'll pay the transport that day. Yes, because it will be an interesting, beautiful show that our viewers will be excited to watch. So I would like each one of you to advise our people out there, festive season lovers, the people in relationships and those who are also not yet in the relationship. What do you advise us like to do to just be perfect like you two? What do you think our viewers should do?
To me, like I've always said, I have few words or few supplements or whatever we can call it. The only thing I can say to anyone out there, be it in a breaking up relationship, be it in soon to reach relationship, be it on a hot relationship, whatever stage the relationship is, that person should just have it in mind that whether you want or you don't want, you just have to grow up in a relationship. You don't jump in a relationship. Grow up in a relationship. That's it. Just have to grow up in the relationship. You start from scratch with it. Don't tell me you go and parade yourself dressed nicely and wait for this guy with this vehicle to park there and he goes out with you. And okay, sometimes some people get lucky, they succeed in it. But yet 95%, if I'm to say, always end up breaking. Then you'll be like, I'm cursed, I'm not lucky, I don't know why, I got a cool guy driving everything. It's really too hard. But yet there is the other guy you saw and you also have that feeling, maybe he has the feelings for you, though maybe he doesn't have the money, or he may be scared he has the money. And sometimes you have to grow up. Like I told you about us, I saw her first, but had to take some time. That time, what I mean by growing up with it, I had to study her. Is she the right person? And if I'm to approach her, before she even tells me her do's or don'ts, I must have anticipated 50% of them.
50% of
so
them.
By the time you approach the person, she just tells you, I think you're God sent one. Yet you just had to do the right thing. You don't fall in love with what you see at first sight. Just grow up with it.
Okay. So our viewers out there, we've heard from Jerome, you have to grow in the relationship. Don't just pick it from the way. Grow from scratch and your relationship will be perfect, just as they have shared their story. We've seen where they started from. So let's hear from Tracy. What does she have to tell us on what to do in our relationships?
Okay. I don't have words right now, but I want you guys to know that once you're going for a relationship, you should always be ready. Be ready for it, to face all kinds of challenges which you're going to experience, and don't rush because you're seeing others that are in it. So you feel since the other ones are perfect, you're also going to be perfect. No, that's not the case. And what I can tell my ladies towards this festive season, don't go for that because you're seeing your friends are there and you're expecting a lot during this festive. Don't go because you want the money, you want to go for the show, you want to go for all sorts of parties and games, fun. Yeah, that's not the case. That one, you're not going for a real relationship, but you're just going for lust. You're not going to take long in that relationship because it's just going to be for this festive. Then after that, you'll be left out because someone, oh my God, I don't know how to frame this, but let me stop there for now.
And above all, one should pray.
One should pray.
Yes, one should pray hard. Actually, you pray hard. There is nothing good that just comes in a silver plate. Pray hard. The harder you pray, the more God is going to listen to your prayers.
Okay. Yeah, so dear viewers, I forgot to tell you that this has been my best friend for some good time. I met her in high school. So just know, she has been a great friend, and today happens to be her birthday. I would like to tell you, happy birthday, Tracy. I love you so much, and you've been a friend worth keeping.
Thank you.
You are a strong lady. you got a strong lady. She's hardworking, and I can tell with some examples because Tracy would, when I would be sick, Tracy would do her best to see that I'm fine. She would do for me each and everything. Tracy was doing sciences, but at a point people would think she's doing arts because of me.
Yeah.
Because we were always moving together. She's a great girlfriend. She's a great person you can ever have. So if there comes one point when you feel like she isn't the right person, just think of what I've just told you, because I moved with her and I know the Tracy I'm talking about. So as you go out to celebrate your birthday, just know our viewers out there love you, and they will always watch to know that it was your birthday on my beautiful show. Yeah, and then out there I have my sister Vanessa and my bestie friend Anita. Today happens to be Anita's birthday and Vanessa's birthday. Vanessa, I would like to wish you a happy birthday. May you live to see more of the achievements and dreams you've always dreamed to be. And Anita, may you live to be the model you've always wished to be. So dear viewers, as we end this show, I have loved what my beautiful couple here has shared. Hope you've learned a lot. Me, I've been able to learn, grow in a relationship, be in a prayerful relationship, to pray and, so that you're able to grow as that perfect couple, just as we are seeing here. They have said we are going to be at their wedding very soon. It may not be tomorrow, but very soon. I am going to take you to their wedding, and you'll be so excited to see the smiles and beauty that will be there. So as they told me that love in their languages, ma, amina. Hey, just know today I've been able to learn different languages from my show. So I love you guys. Thanks so much for coming here. And as we end the show, I would like to also advise you people who are falling in love just because you want to go to the beaches, just because you want to go to Dubai. It is not right to rush into a relationship won't last. So go for a relationship where you're going to last for some good time, not this one of just Christmas and New Year's. I'm starting with heartbreaks in my next show. That won't be nice. So if you see a heartbreak story next January, just know that one had gone for the festive love and not for the real relationship love. So guys, I love you so much as my viewers, and to my production team, thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share.